What's up, millionaires? It's your boy Millionaire E coming at you with a movie review. Now, the movie we're going to be talking about is Murder Mystery 2. So, let's get into it. And before we get started, spoiler alert for anyone who's not seen the video yet, I don't want to spoil it for you. Now, let's get started. So, Murder Mystery 2 is a movie about Nick and Audrey, both played by Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Now, in this movie, they are basically invited to a wedding. And the characters is they're invited to this wedding by this guy named the Maharaja. Now, the Maharaja is kind of been buddies with them from the first movie, of course. And what happens is basically the Maharaja gets kidnapped and his new bodyguard dies. Now, and this is where Nick and Audrey basically have to, who done it? There's one person in here who is a suspect. They kind of do their kind of detecting gig that they did in the first movie almost. And what I will say is I had some laughs at this movie. Like the first one actually made me laugh as well. And because this is an Adam Sandler movie, you're gonna have a little laughs. Now I will say the second one there was a bit of some inappropriate jokes in here. They weren't showing anything, but they were implied basically. But I will say, other than that, there were some things that I was kind of a little bit about the movie. Like, basically, so this was a murder mystery movie, but really what they really were kind of relying on was kidnapping almost, basically. That's what it seemed to be pinpointed to. I mean, there were some people who died, but like the Maharaja didn't die. He basically was kidnapped. And another thing with that is, basically the kidnappers were asking for ransom money, of course, yes. And what happens is it ends up where Nick and Audrey both don't get the Maharaja, but they leave with the ransom money. And now it's like two of the suspects basically just only want the money. And then at the end of the movie, another suspect just wanted to kill the Maharaja. And I can't give their reason basically, but because I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, they just killed, and I'm just like, okay, so was it essentially two plans, both separate from each other? Like one person was trying to kill the Maharaja, the other one was trying to kidnap them to get ransom money. I was just like, honestly. But other than that, I was just like, it seems like a nice movie. Now, another thing was, I know it was a distraction, but it was just so far out where basically they were in the Eiffel Tower and there was this big confrontation, of course. And this distraction came up. This lady comes up into this elevator and she's like, is anybody here? She's holding flowers. Is anybody Gary here? Me and Gary promised that if we loved each other, we would prove our love to come up here. And he's like, I'm like, lady, who the heck are you? There's a confrontation over here. And I mean, of course, it provided a distraction, but it was just random. So other than that, the movie was really, really, it was funny, except I will say some of the adult jokes were like, but honestly, it's a funny movie. Now, if you haven't seen the first one, you should check out the first one because you won't kind of get the characters from the second movie, honestly. But if you have seen the first one, you should see the second one. And remember, y'all, like the video and tell me in the comments what you think. But like the video, share with your fam, and if you're subscribed, click that bell icon to be notified for more videos. And I'll see you on the next video, y'all. Have a blessed day, millionaires, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.